Hey everyone, it's Bridget Willard here with BridgetWillard.com. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Twitter and how many people in San Antonio might be using Twitter. So I did a quick little blog post and a little slide deck just to have this kind of conversation on how many potential eyeballs you might be missing out on / opportunity for growth and what that might look like. So let's get to it. How many people use Twitter in San Antonio? Let's find out, right? Okay, so the method of determination is what is the population of San Antonio? How many of them are adults? How many would be tweeting as compared to the US population? So what is our population here in San Antonio? For this, I went to census.gov, and according to that census data, which is updated as of 2019, there are 1,547,253 people living within the city of San Antonio, Texas. Now, that doesn't include Terrell Hills, Helotes, or any of those little tiny pocket cities, right? This is just San Antonio, Texas. What percentage of our population are adults? Now, the census data distinguishes amount of population, including, minors. So in their data, they will say the percentage of population under 18 years of age. In San Antonio, it's exactly 25%. So 75% of the population of San Antonio are adults. What percentage of people in the US population tweet? Now for this, I went to Pew Research, which is one of my most trusted sources. They say, and I quote, "The analysis indicates that the 22% of American adults who use Twitter are representative of the broader population in certain ways, but not others." So when you do the math, the population, 75% of it, 22% of that. When you do the math, there are 255,297 adults who tweet here in San Antonio, Texas. How does this compare to other cities in Texas? I talk about this a lot when I talk to people about data and analytics. Let's have some context. Is 250,000 a lot? Is it not enough? How does it compare to, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Fort Worth, El Paso? Okay, and it's kind of what you thought it would be. Now, Dallas and Fort Worth get lumped together a lot, but they are their own cities, so they get treated separately. So Houston has 382,000 Texans who tweet. San Antonio is 285. The next is Dallas at 221. The next is Austin at 171,000. Fort Worth at 144. And El Paso is behind my head, messing up the slide, which is about 100,000. All right? So let's go to the next slide. The next slide is a screenshot of my Google sheet where I was making all these formulas. So right under Houston is San Antonio. San Antonio is a really interesting city because we're a military city. There are 500,000 single men here. Yes, that's one of the reasons why I moved. And we have tons of universities, government officials. We have the Spurs. We have the football club. We have a lot going on here. So for the 7th largest city in the United States, which is San Antonio, a population of 1.5 million people, 1.1 of which are adults, approximately 255,297 people would be tweeting as compared to the rest of the United States. That's a lot of opportunity for all of us who do business here in the city of San Antonio. So I kind of like that we're only second to Houston, because I'm finding that a lot of times we have kind of the shadow of Austin on San Antonio, Texas. So good job, San Antonio. So how does this compare to the Tri-County area? Like I said, it doesn't include Helotes, Castle Hills, and all these little tiny Terrell Hills, all these little tiny cities that are right around us. Converse, Universal City, Selma, Schertz. Now, that, when you do Bexar County, Comal County, Guadalupe County, now you're getting a bigger percentage. Of course, we have more of a population here in Bexar County than Comal and Guadalupe, but we would consider these all together. So there's a potential of 383,538 people in the Tri-County area, in the greater San Antonio area, who could be tweeting. That's a lot of eyeballs. That's a lot of potential customers, and that is not even including my whole platform of discussing how Twitter helps you with your SEO efforts, right? So that is a completely different issue. This is just how many people could we possibly reach? And I'd like to point out also that you will hear people quote tweets, they'll read them, and they'll display them on cable and network TV. They will show this information on sports. You will see at restaurants, when they do it well, you'll see them scrolling through tweets and Instagram posts and those kinds of things, right? So you have a real great opportunity here, San Antonio businesses, to capitalize and to grow this percentage of population in Texas and in the San Antonio area who use Twitter for business. So in the Tri-County area, about 380,000. That's amazing to me. Not everybody's your customer, but this is a great way to engage with people who are interested in participating online. The Pew Research Center says Twitter users are younger, more likely to identify as Democrats, more highly educated, and have higher incomes than U.S. adults overall. So when we say younger, we're not saying Zoomers. It's anybody. When there's something going on, a natural disaster, they're on Twitter. Hurricane Harvey, on Twitter. Katrina, Twitter. Sandy, Twitter. The Great Freeze last year, Twitter. Go Spurs, go, Twitter. Birds Up, Twitter. We're finding out what is going on. So yes, there are baby boomers on Twitter, quite a lot actually. But what I want you to concentrate on this slide is the people on Twitter are highly educated and have higher incomes. What San Antonio business doesn't want to reach people with higher incomes? Crickets. So can your business afford to miss out on Twitter? I'm going to say no, but you can feel free to read more detail in my article. I am doing this at 10 o'clock at night. I've just obsessively decided to find this. But if you go to my website, you will see this article, how many people use Twitter in San Antonio. It has all of this in there. It has my slides in there, why you should care about Twitter, top tweeting cities, how many, all these slides are all in there. All of this is all in there, including some information that I have from my SparkToro account. Now, I pay for this information, so it's pretty interesting because we find out the people who are using the hashtag SATX follow most Keep SA Real, SA Tomorrow, Liberty Bar, and there are some hidden gems. Nan Palermo, MBA, Tenhi Patton, Tangi Patton, Sarah Lucero, and also bear.org, SA 2020, Startup San Antonio. Podcasts that are popular here for this audience is Making Up As I Go, a parenting podcast from Alamo City Moms. Flicks X-Rayed Podcasts, Texas Matters. YouTube channels they subscribe to, City of San Antonio, Visit San Antonio, and Says the Art. Then press accounts they read My SA, San Antonio Current, and both of those are higher than News for San Antonio, which is really interesting. SparkToro also listed some of their top Twitter accounts that talk about San Antonio. I put 12 in here as links, so if you want to follow some of those accounts, you can do that, including the very popular hashtags SATX, San Antonio, Go Spurs Go, Spurs, UTSA, KSAT News, and then I was using Somos SATX, which means we are San Antonio, Texas, since we're primarily Latinx here. But 1,293 people in the greater San Antonio area use this hashtag. That shows so many opportunities. They talk about San Antonio, Texas, Bexar County, the Fiesta Medal, which Fiesta is happening in April. And so here's the call to action. The call to action is, I have a book on Amazon called The Definitive Guide to Marketing, to Twitter Marketing. I double dog dare you to try it. It's very moderately priced. There's really no reason why you wouldn't want to spend $8 to learn this. But also on top of that, I have a free Twitter course right here on my website for small businesses. It takes 2 days, and it talks about how Twitter is a huge opportunity for SEO. So I just want to kind of like show you something really quick. So if you Google my name, Bridget Willard, you will see my business, you will see my website, and then here's this carousel of tweets. So when you see people talking about Google indexing something, that means every single link, every single URL, which means every single tweet is indexed. It's showing you the last 5 tweets that I put that are up here. That's amazing. So maybe you're thinking it's just because I'm logged in for myself. So what if I'm looking for, what's something in San Antonio? Okay, let's look up, let's just do some experimenting here. Barber San Antonio. Now your Google My Business, which is now Google Business Profiles, I'm hoping that you have filled all those out. But there's going to be Yelp, KSAT, Booksy, Urban City, Expertise. So I'm not seeing that. How about Chamber of Commerce? Let's see if what shows up for that. San Antonio Chamber of Commerce. Some Google results, Google Places, and then the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. All that's there. Top stories about the Chamber of Commerce, related searches. Let's see, who should I look up? Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's good job, Bridget. Sometimes you don't know what's going to show up, right? It's a lot of times somebody's name. How about Elon Musk? I know he doesn't care, but when you put him up, and he's a big Texan now. In fact, I heard he might be trying to buy the Texans. Here's some of his top stories. Here he is on Twitter. Tesla will make some merch buyable with Doge and see how it goes. SpaceX down in Brownsville. So that shows up. Who else? Let's see. Who else how about speakers in San Antonio? Corporate event speaker, Google Places, motivational speakers. I'm not seeing those Twitter results right now, but if I could think of people's names, let's see. Rhonda Nagard, it's probably not going to show you that's her website, that's her LinkedIn, there's her Twitter. It's not showing the carousel tweets. Let's see, what if I put Fat Dog Creatives? Yep, there's her Instagram, Facebook, Nextdoor, Pinterest. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a, it is kind of a crapshoot. Let's see, what is a good topic? I know, Fiesta, in Texas. Fiesta San Antonio, okay, which is March 31. Events, it's showing up as on events. Six Flags, that's a whole branding issue, I guess. Yeah, it's not really showing up. Well, that's how Google is for you. So it's been like 16 minutes. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really think that it's a great opportunity to reach between 250 and 380,000 people in the San Antonio area when you engage on Twitter. At the very least, my encouragement to you would be to claim your business profile, claim your profile on Twitter, and send out a tweet, send the link, set up your account so that your website is there, and people can tweet about you. The thing is, people are talking about you, and if you're not on Twitter, then you really don't know. But you could set up Google alerts, and then you'll see those tweets. Okay, I've exceeded my time. Bye, y'all.